Go on.
No, pathetic.
That's it.
There we go. See. Right.
Hello, we started already.
PWOOCAST 15.
Hello.
Number 15.
Number 15.
Love the number 5.
15.
It's a great number. Great number. Half a decimal point.
Great number when accompanied with a 10.
How you all doing then? You alright?
And that's the
Sitting at
number.
home. We are aware that we have a younger viewership than we'd intended on some parts of the world. That's alright. Just to warm you up to what we're about, I'm going to list 7 dirty words you should never say.
On podcast air.
The George Carlin version. Are you ready? Now, there are certain words that we shouldn't say growing up. We're always told not to say them. Why? Because they're dirty words. But have you ever noticed that there are more ways of describing dirty words than there are actual dirty words?
No.
No? You probably haven't. Well, I'm not going to list all the ways you can describe them, but instead I will list the ones that I believe, as does George Carlin believe, are the most renowned swears. Are you ready to go? Here we go.
Ratchet, batshit, word you want.
No. Here it goes. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. There you go. All of those words. I'll list that again for you. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits.
Cocksucker, one word.
Cocksucker's one word.
Motherfucker
Yeah.
as well.
It is one word. There you go.
What's
So
that?
now the younger audience knows these are the words you shouldn't say.
We're going to put a disclaimer put that out. Dirty language included in these podcasts. All right. So if you're offended by that, just
Don't
stop
bother leaving a
listening.
comment. We already know.
No, just stop listening.
Yeah.
Because there's
But
only
before you
20
stop listening, just share it out to all your mates who will be interested and won't get easily offended. Because if you are easily offended, we don't want you here, really. Because this isn't what we're about. We're not about this. What's it? Political
We should send
correctness.
this to the Feminist Society of for Feminism.
Yeah. Well, if we're going to do that, I would just like to say, would all of you cum catchers like to get into the kitchen and make me a sandwich? There you go. I've just pissed them off. Who else can we do? Who else have we got?
I saw I was in Urban Outfitters and I saw a mug that said feminist on it. I was going to get it for you.
So I already beat you to that. There was Carrie was in Top Shop, and there was a T-shirt that said feminist on it. And I said, I want to get one that says male sex offender.
Yeah, rapist.
Yeah, rapist. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Anyway, should we get onto the actual podcast?
Okay.
So, over the past...
we didn't do a film this time.
Well, no, we didn't watch a film, but there is a film that we both watched that we can talk about.
What's that?
Well, as you've queued it up, we may as well change the reel then, because I've got all the notes here at the moment. We're going to talk about American Hustle,
Oh,
because I know you've got plenty to say about this fucking
I
film.
love that film.
Brilliant film.
Genuinely. I sounded so satirical saying that and
Yeah, it's alright.
sarcastic.
It's alright, I'll give them a summary. Okay, so a con man, Irving Rosenfield, along with his seductive partner, Sidney Prosser, is forced to work for a wild FBI agent, Richie DeMasso, who pushes them into a world of Jersey power brokers and the mafia. And if that didn't bring you in, let me just read the cast out for all of you filmophiles out there. You're going to love this one. It's pretty much an all-star cast.
Oh.
We've got Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, Jennifer Lawrence, Louis C.K., Jack Huston, and Michael Pena.
Including Robert De Niro himself.
Yes. For some reason, I didn't write Robert De Niro down.
Well, he didn't star in it. He just,
It's more like a cameo, isn't it?
yeah.
More or less.
He's guest starring. I don't know what you call it. He's good in it. I like it. It's good.
So this film scored 150 million in the US box office alone.
What was its
With-
budget?
40 million.
40 million
Yeah.
for that film.
But think about what they had to do. Films usually when you go...
that feels like it's low.
Yeah? No, I thought you
40
were going,
million.
oh, it's high.
No.
I was thinking, no, that's fucking low.
Yeah,
for
it is. Yeah.
a film like that. Think about Deadpool. It was that had 4 times the budget of Deadpool.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking there must have been a lot of sets instead of real places then, because they're in New York. That costs a lot to cordon off for a couple hours just so you can film your little scene.
One thing I've been picking up on recently is, I've been watching a lot of How I Met Your Mother. They're green screening.
Ooh. Yeah, see, I don't think they're too bothered with that about that.
Well, it doesn't ruin the storytelling, but there was a moment where we were watching it. It's a great show, and we were watching.
Same with Friends, actually. Just thinking about it.
There was a moment where I went, right, I'm gonna have to rewind now. You got to see this. Everyone had this green halo around them. I was
really?
like, yeah, I was stood there thinking, because they were all up on the Empire State Building,
Ah.
and instead of going to the Empire State Building, they green screened it. I was looking at it going, ooh. Ooh,
That's bad, isn't it?
Neil Patrick Harris, you look green. Yeah, it wasn't good.
He's in the new Netflix original
Series of unfortunate events.
I watched 2 episodes and it's all right.
It's good. I stopped watching it because I was currently watching How I Met Your Mother, but I think I'll pop back into it after O.J. Simpson, The People versus O.J. Simpson, and what else have I got to watch? The Walking Dead, because Paddy's been having a pop at me for that.
Yeah.
He's been saying that it's fucking sacrilege that I'm not watching it. Because he's got no one else to talk to about it, bless him. It's like you with Game of Thrones.
You should hit up the... it's a very lonely path I'm on.
Yeah.
I've watched the Game of Thrones up to where it is right now. And I'm reading the books, nearly finished the second one. And I've just got no one to talk to.
This is great coffee.
It's good, isn't it?
Brilliant.
I have absolutely no one to discuss the antics of the Seven Kingdoms with. I could not sound more nerdy if I tried.
But it's better. What would you rather be? Sounding nerdy or sounding like one of those fucking... what do you call it?
Black.
No. I was going to say frat boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. People like that fucking wind me up. What's the point? Anyway. American Hustle. I don't know how many times we've watched that film. I've seen it 3 times.
I could watch it back to back, all day long.
I've got to say, one of the
Amazing
most
film.
impressive things about that
so full of character.
But I have to say the most impressive thing is Bradley Cooper's perm.
Mm.
That is unbelievable.
Well, a lot of hair. I mean, look at Jeremy Renner.
There is a lot of hair in this film.
Oh no, lots of the hair is impressive.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's hair. Just take that for a moment and think, wow, that's one hell of a quiff he's got going on. That's an Elvis Presley.
That rivals Elvis almost. Yeah. That is impressive.
And then you got Christian Bale,
who's gone for the opposite, just a comb over.
Yeah.
Right, I found
the
this
most
out.
obnoxious comb over you could probably find.
Hear this, right? He was staying in character for that person because he's a method actor, right?
Must have been
and he gained 40 pounds in weight. Okay, just to get that big old beer belly that you see in the film. Had the comb over and everything, but from adopting this guy's posture, he slipped 2 discs in his back.
See,
that's how cancerous this guy's posture was.
Yeah, and that is dedication, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking that. What's wrong with his posture? He always talks like this. Chrissy, why have you got to be like this with me, Jennifer Lawrence? Have you finished that? So
yeah.
Just take that for you.
Cracking coffee. Brilliant.
He's good. I love that film. The I was going to call it the score then, but it's not a score. It's a soundtrack. Soundtrack.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I didn't list them. I just put the soundtracks. Ellipses with an underline.
Do you think I could tell you them all? Right. Yeah. There you go.
No. Name all of the soundtracks that you think I would think are most notorious that you know off the top of your head.
What, from films?
No, from this film alone.
I reckon I could tell you the soundtracks. American.
Right, we're going to test this, are we?
Hustle.
Oh, excuse me.
Soundtrack. Yeah. Okay. And I reckon I can tell you most of the songs. Okay. So he's got the soundtrack up on his phone.
Yep.
Right. You ready?
Oh my god, so many.
I know.
Come on.
It's mostly 70s, but it starts with Duke Ellington. Dupe's Blues, or something it's called.
Jeep's Blues.
Jeep's Blues.
Close enough, yeah.
We got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
We got How Can You Mend a Broken Heart?
Yep.
I Feel Love by Donna Summers.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing outstanding ones that you think, oh, come
on? No.
I'm just thinking.
Oh
yeah, Long Black Road by ELO.
Yep. Oh, there is another one that you should get.
Okay, let me think. Delilah, Tom Jones.
Yeah. That's
another
one of them. That's not the one I was thinking of, though.
Let me think. Oh,
Just got an underscore on this of Tiny licking your fingers.
Yeah, that's alright. Listen. Oh, she's so pretty. I don't know. I can't think.
All right. Well, the ones that I was thinking that you would get are Live and Let Die.
Yes, damn it.
And A Horse with No Name.
Oh, fucking hell. Think of that as a soundtrack.
All of the... I don't know. I'm not sure if there's another film that I've watched where there's been that pristine level of soundtrack in it. I don't know any other film. I could watch it for the soundtracks alone. I could watch this film with earmuffs on. Just headphones and a blindfold, and it would be acceptable. Throw the phone over there.
It's a very pretty film as well. Everyone's dressed pristine in 70s attire.
What's the quote where Jeremy Renner's talking to Christian Bale? He's talking about the suite in the hotel, and he's like, "You got me the worst suite in the."
You got me the worst fucking suite. You got me the worst fucking suite.
What's the name of the Palazzo, isn't it?
Plaza.
The Plaza.
I've been there.
That's the one.
I've been to the Plaza Hotel.
Is it Palazzo the one in Vegas?
I don't know. Victor Palazzo. That sounds like a name.
Yeah.
The Plaza Hotel. You got me the worst suite. You got me the worst fucking suite.
I got you a suite in the Plaza Hotel.
Worst suite?
Yeah. You got me the worst suite in the Plaza Hotel. Brilliant film. Brilliant characters.
So many quotes.
You know what I'm talking. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but there's a moment between Christian Bale and Jeremy Renner's character.
I was just going to bring that up.
Yeah.
You know, a friend. A gift for a friend. What is it he says? Something like that.
Breaks my fucking heart.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. Every time.
A new friend or something like that, yeah.
It's seriously...
So innocent.
That scene... You know, I'm not going to go into any details whatsoever. Shut up. It's rude to interrupt. You know that.
Sorry.
But there's that scene. Just that one scene.
So
it's
one of the characters buys him another one, a microwave, as a present.
Yeah.
And even though it is a microwave, it's a small gesture of a present, but he still does it for him.
Yeah.
And it's the thought. They just had a good night out and all that.
And Ben's going to let the little shit box out. But that fucking film is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I
definitely go and watch that.
It's a masterpiece, really. There's so much character. It's like with Drive. Brilliant soundtracks and great cinematography, simple story. And you get to see Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Adams acting all sexy. So
oh yeah.
If you're a pervert, have a go with that.
Don't have to be a pervert, mate.
Well.
Don't have to be a pervert, mate.
No, it's nothing wrong with watching a film for the clam, is there?
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Should we move on from the real?
I think we should move on
back
from
to
the real.
gaming.
Let's go to gaming.
Should have done that first today.
Yeah, we should have done, but you brought it up, so I thought it was a good segue. Let's go to the game shop, shall we? Have a look at the games are. Oh, they got a sale on, Ben.
What's that, Ryan?
Oh, bloody hell. Borderlands, a Handsome Jack collection.
Ooh.
For the PS4.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good.
What's that entail?
Well. There it is. Look.
You stalling for...
No, it's right there. So, Borderlands, the Handsome Jack collection, is probably the best purchase I've made on the PlayStation since I've had it. I mean, collectively over the PS3 and the PS4. It was originally a basically the older generations of PS3, Xbox 360 and PC release. And a lot of people know it for its ludicrous story and gameplay and its cartoon art style.
Do they remaster stuff for PC so you can buy it remastered on Steam?
Yeah, because the Fallout 4 remastered, the 4K thing, for Fallout 4. No, Skyrim I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So for Skyrim, they released it all. They redid Skyrim for the PS4 and Xbox One. But if you already owned Skyrim and all the DLCs, you got it for free, which was just a 4K texture for your game. So, yeah, they do that. They've released. They did it for Fallout 4 recently. They released 4K texturing for the game, so that you can enjoy a game in blissful 4K with God rays and such. But
I love Skyrim.
it's brilliant. But we can't talk about that now. We've got to talk about Borderlands.
Give me a lovely detailed review telling them.
Well, let me tell you, mate. Let me tell you, I'm already on the way. So the game runs just impeccably. There's no frame rate issues, no crashing or freezing. It's just brilliant. The load time, the longest load time I've had on this game is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
You told me, yeah.
3 seconds. That's fucking unheard of for a game. But
that's what it's like with Skyrim Remastered, apparently. It's
is it?
Very, very quick load times, yeah.
Brilliant. Because
like sort of Fallout. Well, Fallout's a bit.
Nothing really takes away from the action. Like, here's a load screen with a spinning image and descriptive text. Oh no, quit! I'm in a gunfight. Dun 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 dun. Oh, load screen. Here we go. Then it's really calm. Da da da. Did you know that you can go to the shops and sell your items for gold? And then it comes out and you're being shot at again. It's nothing that takes away from the action quite like that. But a lot of people are already thinking, know what you're thinking? Oh, it was a PlayStation 3 title. What do you expect? It's going to run quick on a PS4. Yeah, but the graphics don't look at all dated. They look brilliant.
They've remastered them a bit.
Because it's just all brilliant. I mean, I think this game
some
belongs on this generation.
There's some rendering issues, but
I've had none.
When I was watching you play, you come in when you load in, the rendering. What's it called? No, sorry, the textures. The textures render in after about 5 seconds.
But the problem is that the game's loading in so quickly. So it's catching up with itself.
It's not really a problem. I
it's
just
not
saw it
because
it was funny.
The moment you've loaded into this area, that's it for texture issues. I've had no glitches, no bugs.
Yeah, no. Once you're there, there's nothing. But it's when you immediately load.
Yeah, because in order to get from map to map, you have to go through load screen transitions. So it all has to render in, but it renders in seconds. So I don't really give a shit. It doesn't bother me at all. And there's a seemingly higher NPC count as well.
Is there?
A number of enemies, yeah.
Because it can
so many more.
Standard,
yeah. And it comes with 2 games, so you get Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. And that's why it's called the Handsome Jack Collection, because they both involve Handsome Jack, the character. He's got to be one of my favourite villains in gaming. By far, he's brilliant. He's so funny. What are you doing with your hair?
Just
what are you doing?
I'm just twisting it in the end.
Yeah, but you're licking your fingers.
Yeah, I'm getting it wet. Yeah, and when I let go now, it'll all stay like that because it's wet at the end.
Right.
Like that.
Oh, you got... Do you think that's how they do it for the...
dreadlocks?
No.
I can almost reach it now into my mouth.
Can you? Oh, you can. See, I wish I had a smaller aid. I've got quite a lot. I've got like a John Travolta head. It's that big old... It looks like it's 3 inches in front of everyone else's.
A smaller aid.
Yeah.
I keep noticing, thinking that my forehead's really big when I see it in pictures and that.
No, I was sent one the other day of you, then I sent it back to you, but I kept zooming in on your forehead.
Did you?
Yeah, your forehead looked really old because you were doing this and you had a crease.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I kept... I mean, your hair was all cut out of it, so there was only this little patch.
My mum kept trying to take a picture of me yesterday because it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I was like, get my forehead out. She was just having it, so it cut off just at my forehead. And it made my forehead... Made me look bold.
Well, look at my forehead; it's huge.
No, but if you cut off there, you wouldn't really think too much of it. But mine was, I think my hairline starts so far up that when she cut it out, it just looked like I was bald and I had a very large forehead. Large forehead.
I've got a caveman's head, if you like.
Hello.
Sort of domes out here. So it's all
like
right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all face character. What's that then?
That's ugly, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So upload that to the Claptrap Bubbles Instagram.
Or
it'll probably get taken down because it doesn't fit with the pattern or current colour scheme we have on the fucking bullshit page.
Well, it looks nice if you look at the page.
But that doesn't look nice.
No, this doesn't.
That's disgusting. If I walked in and saw that...
We have to break the pattern and then we start another nice pattern.
I think we need to break it with that face. We'll all do it. I'll do this one. Hold on. I can't...
You don't really have skin, do you?
I don't know. Look, it's not much to me.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Good, isn't it?
This is an audio podcast, but I think you're feeling disgusted now because you know what's going on.
If you could hear the noises my eyes were making.
Oh, do it right up to the mic, see if it picks it
I
up.
don't think it will pick it up. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. That wasn't worth it.
Anyway, Borderlands a pre-sequel.
See prequel.
I fucking love that game so much.
It's good to watch. I didn't play it.
I recently finished it all the way through, and I'm playing it through again because it's just brilliant. That was Granddad asleep in his armchair.
I was pretending to be asleep there. That was good, wasn't it? Good jest I poked at you there.
Did you get that? Did you get that joke, everyone over
What's
there?
What's that?
Did you? Oh.
Stop it, you don't have any friends.
No, I have 0 friends. It consists of about 2.
2. Me too, yeah. I have a grand total of...
Me.
3 friends.
Yeah.
Which is good enough.
Yeah, I don't have about friends, so...
Yeah. Don't we love it? Let's all rejoice and have no friends.
Let's have a look. But you at home, right?
I'm
you
sure
with your
you've-
400... Yeah, hold on, I'm having a word. With your 400 Facebook friends, how many of them do you meet up with on a daily basis?
Well, this is the thing.
How many of them do you really like?
Well,
I
this
guarantee
is the
none.
point. Bring up your point about you because you're gonna delete it soon, and you get rid of your friends, and you keep getting people friends back that you have not spoken to, either for years or never even have spoken to, and they're like, "Hey, unfriended me. Why did you do that?"
Yeah,
because
so
I don't talk to you. Why would I have you on Facebook?
exactly. You summed it up pretty well. But I had hundreds of friends on Facebook, so I got rid of them because I thought, right, I've only got you there for sentiment, and I'm not that sentimental a person, so it's pointless for me. So I got rid of them. Now there stands about 15 people. That's family members and the lads. That's pretty much it. And I keep getting friend requests from fucking people who think, oh, they're not on my... Right, I don't... This is the mindset I'm trying to get my head around. Right, they haven't spoken to me in fucking years, right?
Yeah.
But the minute I go, they add me back right away.
I don't get how they notice. How
Yeah,
do they
that's
notice
what I want
your...
to know. How are they noticing? Oh
So,
no,
right, for me-
my friends have gone down from 479 to 478. Who is it? They must
How
scan
do they
their
notice?
entire friend
I mean,
list.
they must either check your account.
A lot.
They must be. That's the only way. I mean,
Yeah.
how else would you recognise?
I don't know why you're
the
bothering,
absence, 'cause
guys.
You
I
never
don't-
put anything on
No,
there.
I never
So they go, oh,
upload on there.
where's all of Ryan's content that he usually puts onto Facebook?
Oh, it's still not there like it's never been. What are you worried about? But I keep getting fucking friend requests, and why? Why are you bothering? Why?
There's
I
no
don't
point.
understand. What are you doing? You clearly nothing. Clearly nothing. You clearly do things with your day. Upload it all on social media for everyone to see. You're saying, notice me, notice me. I don't feel that my accomplishments are adequate. And then you want someone else just to verify your insecurity. You know, just to give you a bit of purpose.
Maybe they really want you to see what they're doing.
I don't care. I don't care about these people. I don't. There's no point. There is no point whatsoever. That's why I've made the exchange from Facebook to WhatsApp. Because it's encrypted
mainly
for
what I
one. They're
used
not
it
going to
for.
sell my fucking information to the CIA and FBI. Mark Zuckerberg, you little cunt. We know you've been doing that because you got the fucking information medal from the CIA or FBI, you little fucking asshole.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
he
just
did. Yeah, for selling information to the CIA and FBI.
I would have done that though.
To be honest with you, I would as well. But you little bastard. All right, I don't have the keys. You have the keys. All right.
I think he clearly a very wealthy man now.
Of course he is.
What you should do is according to Zuckerberg, sell all the information you can from just people, normal people that probably just go about their usual child porn business, and
Child porn.
no, just business, and
Yeah.
and then take advantage of businesses by selling what you look up on Google, selling it to advertisers, and then you make money. He's a billionaire, and it's not because he didn't sell to. He didn't sell.
He was a
information.
bastard, though. He stole his friend's ideas from
Yeah,
university.
well, come on. Let's just put it into the grand scale of things. Look how successful he is,
Yeah.
and how much money he has.
Yeah, but look, everyone wants to be like, oh, you got to be nice to people. He would not be where he was if he was nice to people. He stood on just about everyone that ever liked or cared about him. And now he's married to, I don't know what her name is. No idea.
Someone.
And he's a billionaire. He wouldn't get there if it wasn't for that.
You got to stab some people in the back.
I don't think he stabbed them in the back. I think he stabbed and then raped them.
And then kicked them off the cliff.
Yeah. Because he knew that when they were on the edge of the cliff, like a sheep, they would back up, and so the pressure would be a lot better. But after he was done, he just humped hard and they fell forwards.
They didn't want it. He didn't want them to make that film, The Social Network, because it was like the truth about Facebook, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. No, what happened? What happened was they.
Nah, but
let I explain. Let I explain. Let I explain the story. I know the story. Because I remember I listened to the story. So what happened were? What happened were? What happened were? What happened were is that they were gonna do the honest script about it. They were gonna talk about how he shafted all of his bloody university buddies, but they had to do many redrafts of the script because Mark Zuckerberg was threatening to sue. But he knew for a fact that he couldn't make other people stop doing the bloody film. Because he looked like a bloody wanker, wouldn't he?
That's right, he looked like a bloody twat.
He looked like a twat, he was.
He looked like a twat he were.
And then he decided to let them go through with the film, as long as they done it in the manner in which he thought were appropriate.
And what was that, Grandad?
Which was not telling the truth. Which is what it was.
I thought that film did tell the truth.
That coffee was brilliant.
I know.
Brilliant. Anyway, what we got? This is one thing I wanted to ask the people of the public. Please leave it in the comments below on your opinion.
No one's done that so far.
No one's done it so far. Why not? You've got a comment section there. You can talk to it. At this point right now, you've got a channel.
I think as well, with our standard viewership rating, they've probably stopped listening now. So you should have, if you wanted to say something to him, you should get him in the first 4 minutes.
I should just speak really fast, like when they've got the disclaimers on the radio adverts. Purchase not included, blah, 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 warranty.
You'd probably be raped on the Discovery.
But, when you're... Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Right, this is one thing that I can wrap my head around. You know when people sneeze, people say, bless you. Why? Why should I say bless you when you're the one firing snot all over the place? You should be the one saying, excuse me.
Okay.
I shouldn't say bless you. You don't do that with a fart, do you? Someone farts, oh, bless you. It doesn't happen.
No.
It's just, for some fucking reason, we do it with a sneeze.
Why? What's the problem with that?
It bugs me. Because why should I bless you for firing your viruses and your bacteria all over the place? You should excuse yourself for potentially giving us all a cold.
It's a good point, actually. Yeah, you say bless you to the people that are potentially
I don't say it anymore.
Potentially spreading disease and shit like that, aren't they?
Very good. Very good.
That's good, isn't it? That's creative.
That's very creative. Using just the differing textures of a blanket, Ben has created.
No, he's not. Don't. It'll taint the view that we've already got.
Well, no, you've done it at the right angle.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good there.
Just straighten it out. We should take a picture.
It's a big, thick country boy knob, is what he's drawn.
You know how you can sort of go against the grain of like some blankets and shit like that.
If you're hoovering on a carpet, sometimes you get the lines in it. That's what he's done right now. But yeah, what I was going to say about that? Why do people do that? I bet it's some religious bullshit. The devil is sneaking his way up your nose. Is he? He's got better things to do, surely, than do that.
Yeah.
But what next? Here's the thing. Anyone listening, next time someone sneezes, don't say bless you. Just wait for them to say excuse me. And if they don't, say, right, you should excuse yourself. Why? Because you just fired snot all over the fucking room. That's why. All right?
I'm very good at not sneezing. Like, I can feel it coming and I just sort of inner sneeze.
You shouldn't do that.
Why not?
Because a lot of people suffer from vital blood vessels popping in their head from doing that. Yeah.
I should probably do it more then, you mean?
No.
Why not?
Because then I'd have to do these podcasts by myself, and this would be a different beast if I did this by myself. It would be so offensive.
Well, am I the only thing stopping you from being?
No. I mean, yeah. You're more or less the voice of reason, if I'm honest with you. Sometimes I'll be sat there going, "You're spending an awful lot of time with this swastika."
So that fits so well. Is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be that they go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be sat there going, "You're spending an awful lot of time on this swastika."
But Ben is sometimes the voice of reason. I want to say a lot of things, but Ben's like, maybe not. Just leave that out for now. Leave that out. But I just like to leave a reminder now.
Believe it or not,
If you haven't, I hope your attention spans have improved since the last talk. I really do.
We hopefully we intend on making these videos, and if the videos they'll be shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so you'll be able to see us with what we're doing.
We'll be able to cater to your fucking attention spans.
Yeah. I bet they've probably just forgotten what you said because they don't fucking listen, do you? Jesus Christ.
I listen to these when I go to sleep, and that's weird because they're my own voice, and it's your voice.
Yeah. I think it's self-reassurance because I do exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'm sat there thinking, is it good? But if I can fall asleep to it, I'll know it's good because I've relaxed.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you do the original or?
Sorry.
Still doing the
What else have we got?
What else have we got? Well, if we go over to the jukebox, we'll consult that. I'm very happy with it this week. It's really done. Oh, it's put out for us.
Oh, yeah. Well, we went back in time a little bit.
A little bit. Well, it went back in time for us. Because what we decided to do was the Rolling Stones' Blue and Lonesome, which came out in late 2016. Was it December time?
2nd of December.
2nd of December, 2016. It's not this year, but fucking get over it. All right? So
I don't think people mind.
No, I don't think they mind either. The 28 people that have subscribed?
Well, they stopped listening now anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's
They're not
very
listening.
true. Apart from the 4 that managed to get to the end. Good on you. 2 of them are us. So, Ryan and Ben, if you're listening to this, good on you. All right? You managed to listen to yourself talking. A lot of people are really self-conscious about hearing that.
I'm used to it now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Really helps. Really helps. Brilliant. Lovely. All right. So we're going to talk about the Rolling Stones' Blue and Lonesome. What did you think, Ben?
I fucking love that album.
Yeah. I thought I want to go down Route 66 and just do it in an old American muscle car. That's what I thought. The whole time.
Listening to Blue and Lonesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. They're definitely returning to the blues in this, aren't they? It's paying a homage.
I've got some notes. Yeah, they are. They are tipping the hat, like Keith said in his last album, to all their
Keith
idols.
said something other than.
No, yeah, he did. There's a show on Netflix. It's about Keith under the influence.
Is that your stomach? Whoa!
And it came out. Yeah, it's about Keith called Under the Influence, and yeah, he says he at the time he's recording his own album. And he's tipping the hat to all his inspirations, and in this as well they must be, because it's just blues, and the Stones playing blues could not be more of a sweeter thing to lie upon thy ears.
It didn't drag at all, did it?
No,
it just can't. It's got so much character. Like,
I do want to listen to it again. So
yeah, they're at that age now where I think that if they're going to sing the
this.
blues, go on.
Sorry,
go on. Well, no, I was just going to say that they're at the age where they can sing the blues and it's fine.
Yeah, and the blues is about sorrow and loss. Usually, it's sad. Okay, so no doubt you've seen it. It's in shops and that. It's the blue background with the Stones tongue. You know, it's a brilliant album. It is a bit samey, but that's like it's just it's samey because it's all blues, not because it's crap samey.
Yeah, because they ran out of ideas.
Yeah, it's not samey because
I think a lot of these are covers, aren't they, of old songs?
I don't know actually, but it's the first studio album in over a decade that they've recorded. Usually these have all been like live albums
Yeah.
that they've. Okay, and listen to this. You will
Go
love
on.
this. Eric Clapton is on 2 of the songs. He features on 2 of them. Do you know why he features on 2 of them?
Why?
Because he was in the studio next to them, and they said, "Come around, we'll jam," and they did 2 songs with Eric Clapton.
Fuck off.
Like, because Keith did a song with Eric Clapton and John Lennon a while ago called "Yeah Blues," and they know each other in that.
Oh, Eric Clapton, do you want to pop round for a cup of tea and a jam session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was he was in the studio next to them recording, and they couldn't resist.
Oh, that's amazing.
You
I can't. Oh, right. The recording session in the studio. How much money they're paying for that in the studio next door? They're just like, oh, fuck it, let's go over and jam with the Stones.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's cool, isn't it?
That's
I don't know what song.
unbelievable.
It's probably one of the songs with more guitar because it's Clapton.
That's
You know, Yeah Blues, don't you?
Yeah.
It was the band that
Yeah, blues.
It's the band that John Lennon formed just to have a jam now and then.
Just have a jam now and then. Yeah.
It just consisted of Keith Richards,
Eric Clapton. Yeah. Just have a jam.
Jimi Hendrix, guitar player, drum player, Eric Clapton, John Lennon.
Yeah.
Just it's like, do you know what it's like? The what are those basketball players called that just the
Globetrotters.
They were like the Globetrotters, but they only did 1 song as far as I know, which is sad. They were called Dirty Mac. Sad, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's brilliant.
No, it's sad. All they could have achieved, and they only squeezed out 1 song.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad that was it. How special is that 1 song?
That's true.
You'll look at that song and go, fuck it, look at that for a casting list if it were a film.
They're all,
Legends.
Yeah. It's an all-star cast.
Brilliant.
Only the best.
Anyway, we'll talk about the album more because I'll ejaculate too quickly if we keep talking about this. But Ride 'Em On Down, which is the music video which they released for the album.
Yeah.
Which is the one with a very sexy Kristen Stewart in it.
She is, yeah.
Oh my God. Good on you.
Well
you
done.
went from Twilight to a Rolling Stones music video. That should be the highlight of your career.
The Rolling Stones music video.
Yes. Twilight was crap.
Yeah.
We know that you fucked the director as well for the part in Twilight, but that's all right. I don't blame you. I really don't. I don't blame you, Christian. All right. If you're listening, if you ever hear this, please do direct message us because we'll be very interested to have you on. Definitely have you on the podcast.
Maybe we could get her to draw swastikas while we
Just swastikas. That seems a bit specific, doesn't it? No.
Not with all that's going on.
What's
in
going
the
on
world,
then?
all the anti-Semitism.
Yeah, all the anti-Semitism is a big issue right now. Anyway, one of my main concerns is this going to be the last album?
Possibly.
I was when I was
Probably
listening
not,
to
because
the 3 fucking songs.
when they all die, they'll release loads of albums.
What, the unheard of the Rolling Stones?
Or yeah, live stuff like that.
Oh, it's brilliant. It really put me in a good mood listening to all of this.
Yeah.
Unbelievable few songs. Unbelievable. There's 12 songs on the album. And again, that album was Blue and Lonesome by the Rolling Stones. Give it a listen because it is worth your time. And it's great. Very upbeat. Fantastic song for all of the family to listen to.
I'd love to have that. That's like a cruise album. You're cruising along in your car, Blue and Lonesome.
Excuse me. We're not talking about cruising along in your Fiat 500 or your Ford car. We're talking about cruising along in a car that's worth mentioning.
A big old Mustang.
Yeah, a Mustang or a
500 horsepower.
any
beast.
any convertible before the 70s.
Yes.
You all right? That'll do.
Something.
No, maybe just I don't know, just anything that's not wind tunnel designed. You get what I mean by that? I was talking to Joe the
Something
other day.
not made with purely a ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some wind.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Yeah, what you want is
Yeah.
maximum air to resistance ratio
Okay.
with minimum weight capacity intrusion.
Well, I can tell from what you've drawn you're a cunt. Can you get out?
I am blind, so my drawings will be crude.
Yeah, you rely entirely on the physics of the wind tunnel, don't you? So, I need to shave a few seconds off. You're boring, you are.
Oh,
Has your wife left you?
I've never been married.
Yeah, I thought that. Get out.
Closing your eyes.
What is that? I was talking to Joe. Let's get back to normality.
Who's Bo?
I was talking to Joe. Who's Bo?
He just ignored me. I found it really funny. Who's Bo? Yeah, I was talking to Joe.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Joe, and we were watching something about
Hello.
what are they called? Urban legends about serial killers and things. And there was a car in the video that they were using. You know, the reenactment, I say loosely.
What's the point of reenactment?
I don't know. Well, we're not.
We get it. You don't have to reenact.
Just describe it to us. Use proper English, so we get the picture. Like if you read
Maybe
a book,
like just a series of photos. We don't need a reenactment. We all know it's just filler.
yeah. Do you find a lot of documentaries are
bad as
cheapened
well.
by
Yeah.
a cheap, over-exaggerative voiceover and these shitty stock sound effects that they layer over a crappy reenactment?
Yeah.
The set that like you'll have a documentary like, as Sandy went into the building, she didn't know that it'd be the last time she'd see her mother. And then it would be a shitty reenactment like, oh, she's raped and murdered, and then they'll go, she was raped and murdered that night.
Yeah.
It's crap. It's crap. Stop doing that. Now, there's a lot of things in the United States that you'll watch, and they make a good point, but they'll ruin it with some crappy sound effects, or with this clearly set up response of, they'll go, and the government has been hiding these children underground for 30 years. And then someone will go, you're telling me that they've held these children underground for 30 years? And they'll go, that's exactly what I'm telling you. And then they'll have a guitar riff that goes, and that's it. And then you go, why? That was not needed. All you had to do was interview them. Like, you've seen the Louis Theroux Scientology documentary?
Let's get back to the documentary you were originally talking about before.
We
you went
weren't
off on a
talking about
tangent.
documentary. We were talking about...
No, you were talking about Urban Legends documentary.
Yeah, no, I made that point.
What did you say?
It was about the cars, about the wind tunnels. Joe was like, oh, look at these cars, are brilliant. I was like, yeah, that was before they were all designed in wind tunnels. They were designed to look beautiful to the eye, not beautiful to the wind. So the wind doesn't give a shit.
Oh, what we need to do...
I prefer...
No, hear me out. This is an important environmental announcement. What we need to do is design our cars so that the wind passes over them so we're not consuming as much fuel. Because with all of us driving, it's causing a lot of problems.
Yeah, well, my point was going to be,
Yes?
I'd prefer if we all just rode horses again.
Have you ever had saddle sore?
Sorry.
Saddle sore.
No.
You'll take that statement back if you ever have saddle sore.
Yeah, but isn't it worth it for...
I've had it.
You've never rode a horse.
I have ridden a horse.
I've ridden a camel. I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
When?
It's good.
In New York?
No, a while ago, I rode a camel and a donkey, but not a horse. Although it's always been my long distant dream to ride
a pony.
To ride a pony up onto the hill.
I was hoping that someday I would be able to take the ponies out with the horses.
Put the teeth away,
Okay.
Adam.
And we're back. Do you remember watch Carry On?
No.
Carry On, like Carry On Camping? You never watched that growing up?
No. I've just seen
I can't remember. I was talking to
tits.
Paddy McKenna from Shy, the guy that
Barbara
I
Windsor.
understand that if I was Paddy McKenna from Shy, would probably not turn out as the same guy because I do not quite have the access to that level of red wine.
Okay.
But I was talking to him about Carry On Camping, And I can't remember the name of the actor because I'm shit with names. I will emphasise that. If you tell me your name ever, if you're ever a fan that bumps into us that we don't know, who isn't
Barbara
one of
Windsor.
our mums, Barbara Windsor. If you're Barbara Windsor and you bump into us and you go, I'm a huge fan, I probably won't remember your name. But there's a guy in it who goes, oh, matron, and he sounds like this the whole time.
I know.
Oh, Margaret. Would you
Yeah, I
mind?
often don't find things funny. That sounds so.
You should have
so
said that in the
dull.
middle of Ricky Gervais when there was a silence.
No.
I often don't find things funny.
You're not funny. I wasted my money. Ricky.
Love me.
No, I'm such a dry person.
No, I'm the same.
I think it's but I'm not though. I mean, it's just my sense of humour, and I just don't find most things funny.
I often
Oh,
find...
I hate saying that because I sound like such a boring cunt.
No, I often find that someone will say something and everyone will be laughing. And I'll be... You didn't see that, but he flinches in. Oh, I said the C word. Is what other people would say.
What's that,
The C
Ryan?
word. Oh, so if I say to you right now, I'm going to list off a bunch of words that people usually put a letter before, and I guarantee you all know what they are. If you have a piece of paper, jot it down and send it in to us at the Twitter or Instagram. Okay, here we go. Right, C word, jot it down.
Country.
N word, jot it down.
Niggardly.
B word, jot it down.
B string.
All right,
Behemoth.
all right. Those three, you're gonna know. We all know.
B word.
The B word,
What's that?
bastard,
Oh.
or bloody. It's one of the B words. There's a lot of B words.
F word. That's the most.
The F word, that's a good one. What's the F word, guys?
Phallus. It's not phallus.
If you're really concerned about swearing, just watch the news and you won't be concerned about
This
swearing
was my
anymore.
point. I mean, there's videos of people being decapitated,
Yeah.
right, on social media. Kids see that,
And they share it around to their
yeah,
mates in
and
school.
you can't. There's no level of
You
censorship
can't
anymore.
shelter people from anything anymore because it's all a Google search away.
I mean, there's
If you
a lot-
want some
there's a lot-
wicked child porn,
Yeah,
what you can
exactly.
do is Google it and
It's a
it'll be
Google
right
away.
there.
My what was I gonna say? Just, I mean, there's bigger problems than
Swearing.
swear.
Who decided these words were bad? Is what I want to know.
The gods of the old and new, and of Valeria.
Oh, don't say the word fuck. Why? It's naughty.
Where do they come from? They do come from. They're called curse words because they used to be people believed in witches and wizards. They'd be things
I
shouted.
don't believe that fuck shit. No.
No,
what was
no.
it?
Well,
I
if-
don't believe that the word shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits were curse words at any point in history.
Curses, yeah. Like if you said them, you're cursing them. You know, you think you say a curse word to someone, and that meant that you're
Right,
you know,
I can see where you're coming from here, but
That's
I don't
what
think
that's what the
I
historical
don't think that
meaning
these
of
these words
That's why
were.
they're shunned and looked upon
Yeah,
as
but
bad.
I don't think these words were ever curses. I think that it derives from that. So
Yeah, of course they
I
did,
mean
yeah.
that the actual curses that they believed, these were just more or less conjunctions or simplified things of saying. Now, if I said to you "fuck you," you'd be like because you believed in. It's religion ruining our fun again. Stop it! I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. If you start restricting language on people, they'll never be fascinated by it.
Yeah, Mum won't have a good time.
No, she won't have a good time. Mummy or Daddy will never enjoy themselves. But if you're not interested in English, if you're really struggling, anyone who's really young, who's about to do their GCSEs or whatever, who's listening to this, just think about it like this, all right? The English language, all these words you're not supposed to use. So, we'll go back to the list again. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Has a good ring to it, those 7 words, doesn't it? Watch George Carlin. He does a piece on those exact 7 words, which is where I got it from. Go and watch George Carlin. He will make you fascinated in English. But these swear words, do you never wonder why they're bad? If so, look into it. And instantly then, you are more fascinated with language, and you'll start doing that with more words. And you'll look up the origins, and you'll start expanding your vocabulary because you are exposed to these other words. And then you can say to other people, swear words aren't bad because I was able to expand my vocabulary due to my interest in them. So go on, have a swear. Get it out. There's a lot of people. I bet a lot of people who have died young because they never, they never expressed themselves properly, whether it was through a swear word or they couldn't admit a puppy was cute or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it, isn't it, on our end for gaming? We've done the game, done the film, done the music.
Done the swastika.
All good, and done the swastika. What stories do we have, Ben?
We don't have any stories.
We don't have any stories?
No.
We don't?
No.
Well, I've got a story.
What's that?
For you. You know Spid,
Yeah.
the race car, right? You know Cars. Disney Pixar's movie Cars, right? The Paddy McKenna from Shy, the guy that I consistently mention in this manner. He was commissioned by Disney, right? To do a soundtrack, which I've heard, by the way, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
I want to show it to you because he's offered it to us as a soundtrack for this channel. Really? Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yes. He's offered it
What is
to
it?
us. Well, I'll have to show it to you because it's just Paddy in the video as well. All the vocals are Paddy, and it's ridiculous. But it was for this Disney based.
Did he pitch it or was asked to do it?
He was asked to do it,
Really?
and so he did the soundtrack for this puppet based car show for Disney, right? Which I think I'm right in saying predates Cars by many years. So that could be the basis for the Cars movie, right? But what happened is there was some form of contract exchange with Canada, and in that contract it said that a certain number of Canadian people had to be working on the project.
Right.
So Paddy got the axe, unfortunately. But this original soundtrack obviously is unlicensed now because it's not part of the Disney realm.
It's just an individual piece of music.
It's just an individual piece of music that he said. I was thinking. He said to me the other day, I was thinking about this for a soundtrack for your channel. Like an outro soundtrack for our podcast, so you have something to listen to if you haven't already fallen asleep.
Or stop listening.
Or stop listening.
Which
4
they
minutes
have.
17 seconds in. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I guarantee if we were sat person to person, I bet they check the phone in about 4 minutes.
Oh,
Wouldn't
that's
you?
probably what it is.
Someone messages them 4 minutes in and they stop listening.
That's what I never thought about that. That could possibly be it.
Stop it. These people aren't worth your time. Enjoy yourself. Have the moment to yourself. You don't need other people. You've got us. It's all right. It's all right. That's the same trap that we forced our girlfriends into. You don't need anyone else. You got us.
Yeah, that's why they're with us.
Yeah, that's it.
And on that note,
52 minutes and 35 seconds in, as I said that.
well, that's good.
It's good.
We're going to end today's
Yeah.
little podcast.
We're going to end it short and sweet.
That
Brilliant.
was podcast 15. We hope you enjoyed it.
PWOOCAST 15.
PWOOCAST
Playing
15.
with our odd boards. You've heard us play with that for a good nearly 53 minutes. All right? So we'll catch you later. Enjoy your evening. Share us around. Like. Subscribe. Be a bit more active in the comments. Please, because it's just boring.
Don't worry about the comments. Just tell your friends about
Yeah,
the comments.
but be active in the comments as well, because I'd love to read.
Do you know what? We did have
Go
a
on.
comment, sorry. We did have a comment the other day, and it said, great video, love the gameplay on one of our podcasts. The editing's great, or something. I can't remember what it was. And, yeah.
This is all in one take. That
I just found it funny. I was like, you get them on Instagram.
yeah,
Cool.
It's just bots.
It was like, haha, on a picture that's like just a picture of, I don't know, my dog or something.
Yeah.
That's great. Or,
What's your standard of
oh,
comedy
so
then?
cool. It's just like, it's clearly a bot.
Shut up.
Stop botting.
Go away. Yes, stop botting. We'll leave you with that. Have a good evening. And with a bit of luck, if we can get the computer, we'll have some gameplay on the way for you. You'll enjoy that. We're going to come up with some more imaginative content as well, because
Oh yeah.
probably like yourselves, getting a bit bored. So will we.
You need to be.
Coming up with all those
You need to be.
new ideas.
yeah. So we'll
So-
see you then.
Yeah, see you then. Have a good one. Stay away from your neighbour's daughter. All right? Bye-bye.